Hello everyone, I'm Alan. This is today's 5-minute Friday, something you can do in the garden that should take around about 5 minutes. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's slightly longer. Let's see how we do today. This one is all about collecting seeds from perennial plants. So loads of people collect seed from annuals, but not always from perennials, and it's just as easy, nice and simple to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Plus it's free plants. I mean, the reality is you're going and buying and spending plants with people like us and garden centres and stuff like that, but actually collecting seeds, sowing them yourself, it's great fun to do, plus it's free plants. Now, you might find in horticulture you come across the term not coming true from seed. What that means is you've got this allium, for example, it's this lovely lavender colour. If you grow the seeds from this, it might not be that exact same colour. It might not germinate as well, but you're not really going to spend a lot of money trying to find out. So it's well worth doing, and you can bulk up your plant collection in your garden. So before we start collecting them, let's talk about storage. So these are just cheap paper bags. You can put them in paper envelopes, something like that. Paper is the best place to store your seeds over the winter. So I would suggest, we're middle of August now, I would suggest it's a good time to start collecting seed all the way through to the middle of September. We're going to collect them, put them in this paper bag, and I'd be sowing them roughly around about March. So we're going to store them in this bag in a cool place, not your airing cupboard, not on the side of a windowsill, in a cool place, somewhere you've got like that would be ideal. Some people go for under the bed or something like that. If you've got a room you don't heat over the winter, that would be perfect. It's the warmth we want to avoid, and it's also the moisture. So we don't want them to get too humid. So keep them as dry as we possibly can. We actually use on the nursery a disused freezer. It's not plugged in or anything like that, but that keeps it nice and cool. So the collecting the seed bit is nice and simple. I'm going to show you a couple of different methods. So this allium here, this is still in flower, but it's just going off. But we've got one here that is ripe. So I'm going to cut that one off. You can cut it, if you don't like this stalk here, you can cut it further down the base. And I'm going to cut that off and put that in the paper bag. Simple as that. Sometimes when you knock them in, you actually find that the seeds start coming up. I'm going to do that, and as it ripens, the seed will come out and we can start taking the bits that aren't seed off. The other method we're going to use, and I've got loads of these bags here. Often you see wedding favours in them, stuff like that. You can get them on eBay and things like that. So this we've left on here so we can collect seed. I'm just going to take the petals off, just gently take the petals from around here. And rather than cut it off, I am going to let it ripen on the plant. So simple as that. I know it seems too easy, doesn't it? So I'm going to let it ripen on the plant. When it ripens and you can start seeing all of this fall off and the seeds start falling off, that's the point I will then cut it off, take this bag off and put the seeds into the bag. With the coreopsis, this one just here, you get loads of seed heads in one spot. So again, the flower has died back. Could even use a big bag on this. Let's go for this one and do exactly the same and just tie it up. It's as simple as that. Your garden looks a little bit weird if you're going to do loads, all these bags on the plants, but it's well worth doing. You can get a huge amount of seed from this, and like I say, it's not really going to cost you a lot. It's well worth doing to bulk up your plant collection. As always, ask any questions. We're here to help. Comment on the video, and I'm sure we can help. So have fun, enjoy doing it, and let us know how you get on.